Hi and welcome. It's Arshna here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each and every one of you to my channel with all my love and all my heart, to all my beautiful existing subscribers. I love you all. Thank you so much. And if you're coming here for the first time, I welcome you and I hope that content resonates with you and you become a part of our community. So today, I am bringing forth a beautiful reading. I already know it's beautiful, so that's why I'm saying it. I'm bringing forth a beautiful reading for all of you to bring forth messages from the higher dimensions to see what the 1111, yes, my friends, the 1111 is here. What is this 1111 gateway ushering in your lives? 1111 is a time for great manifestation, wishes coming true. Why do we say that? Because at that time, the cosmic energies are so potent and they're flooding in. Light vibrations, higher vibrations are flooding in. So the more open you are, the more purified your intentions are, the more you're ready to receive the new guidance, the new gateway codes, so that you can bring about a shift, the more you can change your life. That's why 1111 is considered a very big portal time in all of the year. So that's why I get supercharged, super excited. So I'm bringing forth the reading for all of you. This is a collective reading. This is the first of the series that's coming up on my channel on YouTube. I also have a Patreon where I'll be doing special readings for my patrons there, my gold patrons there. On YouTube, this is the first one that's coming up. I will be releasing this on 11/1. And I was just guided by spirit. I'm going to bring forth 11 readings for all of you coming in every single day for that 1111 gateway, so that once that 1111, the juicy day comes forth, we're also supercharged. We're being open through these readings. The intention is let it be of pure love, light, healing, guidance, whatever it is that somebody out there who's connecting with me is seeing that, is seeing this message, brings about a certain shift in their life. And that's the greatest intention with which I bring forth this reading, that let it manifest for the best way for all of you. So with that excitement, let us open up the space and to see what is coming forth for you for this 1111 gateway. You can always book a personal 1111 reading with me. The details of that will be given in the description box of this video. Enough of that. Let's channel the juicy vibes. What are the juicy vibes? What are my beautiful people? What are they receiving, angels? What is coming in for them? Torpedoing in Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. It's so interesting. Before I even tell you what I'm feeling with this, in one of these 11 readings, one of them I was already channeling. There will be messages coming in from Lemuria. I'll already tell you, one of the messages will be coming in from Atlantis. Then another one I will be doing where I'll be channeling messages from the dragons and then the unicorns. This was already coming through, okay? So with Lemuria coming in, I know what I have to do next. But what this is feeling with the Lemurian seed codes, Lemuria was a time of heightened sensitivity, where we were connected to the divine feminine nature of us, where we allowed the flow energy to come through. You know, 11/11, November 11th right now falls in Scorpio season, which is all about our emotions, the depth of emotions, and delving deep into the emotional realms. Okay, so I am feeling with the Lemurian seed codes, you're going to find yourself with this 11/11 that you are maybe receiving some psychic information. You get a flash of light, you get a flash of information, you start to open up your clear audience, or you get this instant knowing that, you know, when you enter that place, I know exactly what I need to do, which perhaps was not so polished before the 11/11. It's going to polish up some of your skills. I feel like your psychic skills are going to polish up, and for some of you this is awakening for the first time. For others of you, you're going to shine to the next level. And with this, I'm feeling, when we're talking about living with grace, what this 11/11 is ushering in is bringing in a lot of compassion. That's what I'm feeling, is that you're receiving a lot of compassion. You're receiving a lot of codes where you will be able to forgive some deep past hurts and traumas, that you'll be able to Move forward with grace. And because you're ready to embrace this part of the journey, that's what the numbers 1 represent, is your individuality and what you're choosing to create. And I feel like you're choosing to create with love, with kindness, with compassion. And because of that, there's going to be a lot that is going to be attracted. You're going to be attracting with this 1111, because I'm seeing a lot of light codes that are coming in here. Okay, we'll go more. Let's start with, I want to first start with this one. Because it is 1111, something new is definitely ushering in. So we're going to look at what is ushering in for the collective right now. This is what I'm feeling. We get the Ace of Pentacles. This is something in the material realm. You're getting a gift in the material realm. This could be wealth. This could be a job offer. This could be a love offer. Someone's looking to have a baby. That's coming in. You're looking to, when I said baby, I'm also feeling like birthing. You're starting some new project. You're starting entrepreneurship. You're guided to expand your social media. You're wanting to buy a new home, move into a new home. You know, something new that's starting. Or, you know, there's this fresh, I'm feeling this fresh spring cleaning kind of energy, right? This with this Ace of Pentacles. So a gift is coming in. Let us see how that is being manifested here, angels. What is going to be the most active? What is going to be the one that is going to be most active for them? Let us see what we get. Fire. I had a feeling it would be fire. Fire, and we have the yin. Oh my God, thank you, angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we have the Lemurian light codes. I was talking about the divine feminine, and yin is our feminine energy. So this new offer, this new version, let's start with a new version of you that is emerging, is very, very, you're going to be someone who's very patient, who trusts the cycles in life, who is deeply spiritual. So you're drawn to spirituality. Spirituality does not mean religion, okay? So this is, you are tapping into your inner resources. You're tapping to the inner forces. You are going with your inner knowing. You're trusting your instincts. You're trusting your insight. You're trusting what you're receiving. So you're not getting wobbly and you know, seeking outward, like, tell me what to do. Should I do this? Should I do this? You're just trusting the guidance you're receiving, and you're moving with that, knowing that whatever direction it goes, it's going to take you to a better and a higher place, even though there may be some detours with the decisions that you've made. But I do feel it's important, because now you're coming into the yin cycle. When you're coming into the yin cycle, you're receiving a lot. Divine feminine is a receptor. Divine masculine is an action taker. So even though the 4 ones is all about action, but this action is, I'm going to be standing still. I'll meditate. I'm connecting to my inner self. I'm trusting myself. I'm patient. I'm not going to move around. I'm not going to torpedo around. I'm going to wait to receive. So with this waiting and receiving, which I also feel this has been a growth for you. For some of you, those who are tapping in, this is brand new. You have no idea what Archana is talking about. This is going to be a start of a new cycle for you. For others of you who've been on it, you've been at it, you're going to start to open up to balance out the feminine aspect, whether you are male or female, balancing out that other energy. We as an individual have both energies, the yang and the yin. So this is what is being activated. Look at that. With the yin, you're activating the fire, okay, which is like a masculine energy. So confidence, look. Now I'm reading confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. So it's this new offer, this new version of you, let's starting with a new version of you, is going to be more confident. So I'm seeing the sun's energy. I'm seeing like this little guiding light of mine. I'm going to let it shine. I'm going to let it shine. I'm going to let the light of my heart shine out. I am a being of unconditional love, and that is what is flowing through me. I'm seeing this candle. Okay, maybe someone does candle rituals, burns candles, or is meditating with candles. And I'm seeing your heart on fire. So this can be in love. Maybe someone's heart gets lit on fire. passion ignites and they want to make an offer to you. Okay, so I'm seeing the yin to the yang, both the yin and the yang. So I'm seeing a beautiful balance come in. So some of you, those who are too fiery and you haven't had the yin, this 1111 will push you towards the yin. So for those of you who have been more passive, you're going to find that ignition, the boost, the desire to do more. So understand that for each one of you, whichever one has been dominant in the past is now the other aspect which was a little bit more, which needed a little bit more polishing, is going to come to surface, so that this new version of you is going to be very, very balanced. So I'm feeling that. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous angels, gorgeous amor. All right, so let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. With this 1111, what is this big change and shift? Ooh, the Emperor. The Emperor comes in. Let's talk about that. What's going on? Which one wants to come? The sun. Was I not talking about the sun? I was talking about the sun. Was I not? Yes. So we have the sun and the moon, the yin and the yang, both here. Okay. So we have the yang here, and we have here the yang, the sun. Self-expression and embodying the truth. What's going to happen with this 1111 is that because 1111 is 1111, and you total up the 4 ones, it gives you 4. 4, we got the energy of 4 here, which is the Emperor, which is stability. Through your individual independent action, you're going to be creating strong structures and foundations in your life. This is going to be something new. So if you were someone who was taking their time on taking risks or building a foundation or having a doubt or doubting yourself, doubting your skill sets, this new confident, strong, visionary, a person who's a go-getter, a person who is strategic, is strategic, yes, is a very strategic vision about their life, about how to proceed. So a little bit low on the emotions here is going to emerge. Now, does it mean you're disconnected from the emotions with the 1111? No. Meaning you're not going to allow any emotional manipulation. This is going to be a new version of you. You're allowing your soul to shine. You're taking action which your heart feels aligned to. You're going to get that download with the 1111. You're getting the messages like, you know what, I'm getting the desire to redecorate my home. I want to move to that new place. I am done working in this job. I want to move and start my own entrepreneurship. I want to start my own nonprofit. Oh, I want to go work with the elderly. I want to work with children. I want to work with, just like people who have gone through abuse. I want to help people, So there may be different things and different desires that come within you. That's your soul's calling. Like, I really feel like doing this. I really want to go and move in that direction. That is what is going to emerge with the 1111. With the sun, this is definitely a period for you with this 1111. You're going to be seen by others. You're going to be looked up to, meaning people are going to look up to you for inspiration. People are going to look up to you for guidance. People are going to look up to you as a role model on what should we do next. They're looking to gain guidance, to see how you've brought about a change. What is this that you're doing? Maybe some of you are going to launch your own courses, you're launching your own podcast, you're starting your YouTube channels, you're expanding on other social media forms. You're taking charge, you're bossing up with this boss-like energy, and it's not aggressive boss-like energy because you're balancing with receiving. You're like that king who's going to look at what is it that my subjects need? What is it that's lacking in society? What is it that people are struggling with? What is a gift that God has given me? What is something that is bestowed within me, in my DNA, I'm really naturally good at? And what is it that I can do to help others? That is going to begin to shine. With the soul shining through your natural gifts. Maybe some of you are natural healers, you're natural helpers, you're natural communicators, you're natural writers, you have a natural bubbly spirit, or you have a gift aspect of healing with arts and with paint. Some of you are really good coders. You're very good with mechanics of things. You're very good with building. Some of you are great visionaries and architects. I'm hearing architects. Or you have this great scientific bent of mind and you're thinking of the next big thing which can help people and humanity. You're into research. Whatever is your thing, you're going to begin to take solid action towards it, and it's going to be all about bringing things to light with love. That's what I'm feeling over here. That's beautiful. Let's go deeper. Whoa, thank you. Who flew out? We have here the Queen of Wands. Look at that. We got fire again. Okay, before I say anything, let's get from here. This one. Scorpio. And I was just talking about the Scorpio. We got the fire and we got the water. We have the fire and we have the yin. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing very strong messages of balance coming in here. So how it's going to show up, I feel that with this 1111, you're going to attract to you. So if you're more of the, when I say a softer, more of the yielding, more of the passive, more of the intuitive, you're embodying more of the feminine, you're going to attract to you someone who is opposite of you, who embodies more of the masculine energy. Because this, in my mind, the question I was asking the universe is who's going to show up. So I feel like if you're embodying more of the yin, you're going to attract to you someone who is very strong, visionary, fiery, bold, a go-getter, a risk taker is going to come in, is going to help you, right? I feel like this person's going to help you very strongly. Okay, I definitely feel that. And if you're the one who embodies these strong, you're very confident, you're very passionate, you're very brave, you embrace the new, and I can go to the forefronts of all ends of, like Captain Kirk, I'm going to go to the end of the universe and I'm unafraid to venture into the unknown territories, right? Like, hoo-ha, like that kind of energy, then you're going to draw to you someone who's very yielding, who's very deep, who's deeply psychic, and who can help you purge the lower versions of you, okay? Where the passions can come in and they die out. Maybe you're somebody who starts a lot of projects but hasn't been able to complete them. So I do feel that you're going to draw to you where you'll be purging that old version of you with this 111. You're going to get that push. You're going to get that torpedo push. You're going to get all that firepower to launch that rocket, to launch into space, to launch into being seen, to the launch. Why am I saying launch? Maybe there's a launch that's going to take place for somebody out there, okay? You're launching, okay? Launching something or something. Something's being launched, okay? That's what I'm hearing over here. Beautiful. Thank you, angels. 1111 messages for the collective. 10 of Wands. The burdens that you've been carrying, the difficulties, the challenges, and you've been holding on to your creativity, and it felt like your creativity was blocked. You were unable to see the picture. You were unable to see the bigger picture. If you were struggling with seeing the bigger picture, someone's coming in who's a visionary, the Emperor, and even like the Queen of Wands, both of them. They are visionaries and they can see the bigger picture. They're going to come in to help you to let go of those burdens so you can purge out this old version with the Scorpio energy, with the 1111, and you're going to be able to embody and express the truth a lot more with this 1111. That's what I'm feeling. 7th house is going to take up a big role for those who are tuning in right now as a general message. So the burdens have been in your relationships. That's what I'm picking up. Relationships can be at home, romantic partnerships, work relationships. It has been all these mountains. So the 7th house has been very burdensome for you. And I feel like there's going to be a big change with this Ace of Pentacles here. There's going to be a big change that comes into your life. I want to now pull, I want to pull some from Tarot first, and then I'll pull more from my other Oracle decks. Let's start backwards this time, angels. Let me start with, what are these? 7th house. What is it that is unfolding for my beautiful collective in this 1111 portal? What is it? shifting of the cycle, the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles. I said I'm going to do it backwards, right? So let's do it backwards. Six of Pentacles. I'll take two more. Hanged Man. The Two of Swords. And we have the King of Cups over here. We have the Ten of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm feeling here for you guys for the 1111 portal is that you're going to gain a lot more clarity and mastery of what has been happening in your relationships. And these relationships have had a profound impact on your life. And it has spilled over in different aspects of your life, in your work, in your personal health. Maybe you were unable to give to your personal health. You didn't give too much attention to it because you were carrying a lot of burdens, excess burdens, that you were carrying burdens in relationships, burden of relationships, the pain. So there's going to be a lot of Scorpio. So there's going to be a lot of purging that will take place with the 1111. I feel like you're going to start to feel much lighter with the 1111. You've gained a lot of mastery with this King of Swords here. You've gained a lot of new clarity, new ideas. You've grown a lot in wisdom. You've opened up to compassion. You've opened up to forgiveness. And you understand that it is important for me to keep my mind in a good space. Okay. So, and I feel like that is creating this big change. And I see with the 10, I feel like it started in October. Okay, it started in October for you. And now you're in a space where the universe is bringing in big blessings to you with the Six of Pentacles. There's going to be a balance that's coming in where you'll be expressing yourself. You'll be taking greater charge of your life. You will be more in charge. You're going to follow your passions. You're going to allow yourself, I feel, to blossom and to prosper. You're going to allow. You'll say, Archana, I mean, why wouldn't I allow myself? I'm just telling you, this is the energy that I'm picking up. Like, that was the reason you couldn't blossom. You, at a subconscious level, couldn't express yourself, your creativity to the fullest because you were doing deep work. Okay, you were doing like the dungeon work, like I said. Okay, so I do feel this is going to bring about a big shift in your life. You're going to understand what it is. And I see some of you being more flexible with this Hanged Man energy. Some of you may be considering doing yoga. I'm picking that up, and it's going to open up your heart space. It's going to give you a different perspective about life, about how to receive, what to do. The blindfolds are going to come off with this 1111, where you were indecisive, you were unsure about which direction to come. You're going to gain that emotional equanimity. I'm seeing the two kings here. One is of the mind, so your mental body is getting a good stretch, and it's getting strengthened. So to be an emperor or to be a Queen of Wands, you have to have a vision. You have to have a strong mind. You have to be able to overcome the roadblocks, no matter what the roadblocks have been. That all that emotional cleansing had to take place. That in spite and despite of any of the challenges, I'm willing to move forward through all obstacles, right? So I see that. So you are now gaining mastery of the emotions. You're gaining mastery of the mind. This is what is propelling this new beginning for you. That's what I'm picking up over here. Now, let us take actually from here, from this deck. 1111 messages for the people. Whoa. What you guys? False twin flame, 2-2, intense change. For some of you, I'm picking up, I've got to say it, that you may be attracting to you some very strong, intense partners, okay? And this is, I'm picking up in love. They're coming in to help you bring about a big change. This is for very few of you that I'm channeling here right now for. Okay, for others of you, you've been on this, you've attracted to you some people with whom you've had these intense connections and you wondered what it was. And when it's talking about the false twin flame, and I'm seeing the numbers 2-2, these partners, this was all a part of your karmic purge. Karmic purge is what I'm hearing with the scorpionic energies, okay? So this is now going to be a big change. Oh my God, I love that. I love this, angels. On the 1111 reading, I'm shuffling in front of you and we have gotten the message of 1111 and it says, I am enough. I'm enough, so you're going to let go of expectations. But immediately my soul went to feminine energy, that you have dug deep, and all these anchors, you're releasing the anchors, what was anchoring you down, what was holding you down, these burdens, these expectations. Okay, letting go of expectations. Oh, you know what? They expect because I am this. Over here, where I'm feeling for all of you is that you're beginning to say, I'm enough as I am. I don't need to be doing something to prove something to the world. You're not even proving it to yourself. I'm seeing a butterfly. So with this 1111, that worthiness is going to go up. So you're all on different stages. We're all on different stages. For those who are starting out, this will be the worthiness test that begins. For others who have been on this journey for some time, this inner reflection and inner shift and inner purging, you're going to start to raise your own worth. Okay, so you're going to trust yourself that I am enough to receive that. For others of you, those who've been doing this work for quite some time, you're absolutely going to rise to that big status of being in charge, being in a leadership position, drawing to you like-minded people who are driven and also balanced. That's what I'm seeing over here. 7-7, the king. Oh my God, with the queen, we got the king. And we have the divine masculine energy. How amazing is that? With the queen, we have the king here. All right. So this is amazing. I love that. Okay. And we have 5-5, reprogramming your soul, release, raise, and reclaim. This is what is happening with you with this whole purge of the 7th house of relationships. You are reprogramming your soul. You're reprogramming that version of you. You're letting go of expectations. You're letting go of burdens. You're letting go of thoughts and even ideas you have about yourself, about relationships, about what it means to be intimate, right? Intimacy. Okay. So I'm seeing that happening with this, and you may be seeing the numbers 5-5. That's what's taking place for you. We're going to talk about the king here. What's happening with the 11-11 is you are activating your true power, true inner power with the king energy here, because we have the queen of wands here and we have the king here. So whether you're the male or the female, this is the embodiment of the highest version. A king or a queen is someone that people look up to. They're responsible for others. They have power. They have inner worthiness. Okay, so I'm going to go with that. They're seen in the world. Their actions are seen in the world. So also what's going to happen is accountability and responsibility. I see with the 11-11, you're going to take on greater responsibility, and you're going to be more mindful of your actions. You're going to be more mindful of what you're saying. So it's not going to be flippant. Okay, so if you were flippant in the past, it's because now your words are seen and recognized in the world. They're having an impact on the world. So you're mindful of what you are saying, what you're putting out into the world. So 11-11 is going to activate that, right? Discernment. So that's the word that's coming forth, is discernment. And now I'm seeing this is not just a masculine energy. Here we talked about like, it could be like the distorted masculine. No, this is the embodiment of a true king. The true divine masculine is someone who is connected. The masculine energy is connected to the divine source, understands and respects and moves with love and grace, protects his or her subjects. They're not harsh, but they know they're assertive. They know where to draw boundaries. They know when they must take action. Okay, but they must also take action with love and kindness. That is a true king, and that is what is being activated within you, okay, with this 11-11 portal. Thank you, angels. What are we going to do next? Let's take from here, and we'll be closing out the reading very soon. So many want to come. 11-11 message for the collective angels. What do they need to know? Strength. Okay, since a few wanted to come, I'll take a couple. Something also started for Leo season. I love this. The frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all of our qualities and skills towards a strong and balanced way of being. This is what is emerging. To balance out where you need to be setting strong foundations and boundaries, and balance out it with fun, balance out with receptivity, balance out with ease, flow, and grace of feminine energy. I also see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and I'm seeing 6 here. So they may be, okay, I'll channel that. Something with the number 6 is coming. And I don't want to say till I completely feel it in my heart. Compassion, which is opening up in you. Okay. Heart and blue. Heart and blue. Okay. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment. This is what's going to open up a lot more. And be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart into the world. I said that. Okay. And we have sensitivity at the bottom. What is this strength, angels? Let's see it from here. What is this strength? What was this 6 actually? What is this 6? 6, something about 6, angels. This is also 6. This is also 6. And I'm seeing 6 people, almost like 6 people. Is it 6 gifts or 6 important people coming together? I don't know. I don't know yet. Let me see. What is this 6? Can we know a little bit more about that, angels? What is this? Let's see what we got. Hierophant. Knight of Pentacles. Is it a spiritual community? The Fool and the Star. Oh, wow. 3 major arcanas with the number 6. I feel like because the 6 takes me to balance and also balancing the masculine and the feminine energy, I'm feeling that there will be a community of 6. Community of 6 or 6 people coming together. I'm definitely feeling the energy of 6, okay? And I don't know when it's going to pan out, but I'm saying this is what's opening up. Maybe 6 people from different realms, okay, different realms or different places, parts of the world are going to be activated, and you guys are going to come together. And I feel like this is definitely a spiritual community. This is a start of something new. This is something that is your soul's calling with the star. You're going to serve as this, you guys together are creating something. And I feel like you're going to be planting some new seeds onto earth, almost like a star seed here. Maybe there are 6 star seeds coming together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, towards a common goal, towards a common earth. And I'm seeing that same central point here. So I feel like you're anchoring in some new light codes here. And maybe someone is a crystal healer, maybe someone is a yogi, maybe someone is actually in the public eye, and maybe someone works in like is an architect or works, what am I feeling with this? Is an architect or is a builder of homes or is in real estate. Let's take 6 because we're getting 6. Look at me. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take 2 more. 6, right? 6 people, 6 things. Someone is amazing with words, okay? Someone strong, is a strong communicator, takes action, okay? There are 6 different qualities that I'm picking up. Let's see the 6th one over here. Wow. And we have the Empress for sure. Look, you guys. Okay, this is what I'm saying. I don't know where you are on your journey with this 1111. Who's tapping into my channel? Some of you I know, and I know you guys have been doing the work. So I do feel this 1111 is activating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different aspects in 6 different people. This could be in, you guys are going to come together at some point. And I do feel the different qualities. This is the Empress. This is someone who is the embodiment of the divine feminine, very fertile, very abundant, connected to nature, connected to the natural realm, can incubate and create new worlds, okay? There's that person. And then there's someone who has a very strong, sharp mind, Knight of Swords, someone who is a quick taker, can think well, it can think on their feet, comes together, is connected to divine with the birds here, it's connected to the divine. So it could be a speaker, could be a podcaster, someone who is talking, right? Like, I'm just telling you what I'm feeling. And this person's like, chill, I got the chill vibes going, I'm gonna go bare feet into the country. Maybe they are one of those backpackers, maybe they just move around in the, different places, different parts of the world. Maybe they are healers, maybe they are architects, no, actually no, not architects, sorry, scratch that. What I'm feeling is they could be like realtors, right? Like I'm seeing them walk into these grasslands. That's what I'm feeling, this person. Okay, they're very connected. They move about things slow and steady, in the way that they're very deeply connected to earth, but they don't take like quick actions. So these two guys are like very different energies. This person is very, very heart based and seeing how to move about slowly, making things right. And this person's all about let's take quick action, right? There's a place for all of them. And then there's one with the star. I'm feeling this could be someone who has stardom, has fame, has a certain status, right? Certain status, and that person brings that in. Okay. Then there is someone. Oh, there is this fool's energy. This could be someone who's a crystal healer. This could be someone who's a shaman. This can be someone who is has this energy of being like a child, like a childlike energy, trusting, very open, very trusting, very loving, right? So I'm picking that energy up. Male, female, this can be anybody here. And then there is this spirituality. This can be a spiritual organization. This can be someone who's a yoga teacher, yoga instructor. This can be someone who is very deeply spiritual, okay? And they have created already, I'm seeing steps here, they've created some structures and places. Let's say, you go and you see certain courses and they have, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3. So this person has established something. Okay, they've established something. Wow, where was that coming from? You guys, this was fun actually. So these are 6 people. Okay, the 6 of you are going to be activated, and you're coming together. I have no clue for what, but you're going to tell me. This is definitely going to be for something that is very, very potent, and it is very important. It is you're activating the Lemurian seed codes. That's what I'm picking over here. That's what you guys are coming together for with this 1111 portal. Okay, abundance. Yes, you're coming together for abundance. That's what it is. It is going to be an abundant, like I'm seeing like a wheel, but not this wheel, and they have spokes, right? So all of you are bringing your unique gifts. And if I created a wheel right here, this would be so awesome. If I did my little art project here. Right, 6 of you coming together with your unique gifts and talents, coming in together to create a project, to do something together, which is going to bring in a lot of abundance in your own lives, but above all, abundance on the planet Earth. Meaning you're going to tap into that, how to tap into the inner resources. That's what I'm feeling for you. Wow. Thank you, angels. That was amazing. Let's take a final closing message from this deck to see what the 1111 has for you. Thank you, angels. Star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed and recharging. Do you see this earth and you see this light being? You see this golden aura? That's again what I'm feeling with that energy of 6. So what I'm feeling with the 1111 is that you're going to be anchoring in a lot of the healing codes on the planet Earth. Okay, that's why that abundance is there. And this is being overseen by your oversouls, by your higher selves. This is being seen by the beings of light, by beings of unconditional love and light who are here to assist the planet to ascend. So those of you who have answered the call, right? 1111 answered the call, answered your soul calling, answered to what you have come here to do, your soul purpose. You're activating your light body. You're activating your aura. You're activating your golden light. And I'm seeing the 2 birds come in and perch right here. So for sure, that's what I'm feeling with the 1111. There's new information that is going to be coming to you. You are letting go of these wounds. You're reprogramming your soul. You are embodying your king and your queen energies, king and queen energies. You're balancing that out. And this is going to recharge not just you, your soul, your life, your family, but also it's going to recharge Earth. Okay. Wow. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you. And I don't know if I said it because with all the channeling, sometimes I forget what I started with, but I will have 11 readings on my channel starting with 11-1. This is the first one for all of you. If you'd like a personal one, you can book one with me. The details of that are in the description box of this video. You can also join my Patreon. I'll be having some fun stuff there for my gold patrons, a lot for the month of November. I love that. And if this is where our journey ends and you've enjoyed the content, I thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Excited for all of you. Let's bring these things together. I love that. I love that, love that, love that. Sending you love and light. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you and namaste.